Hello SLAPAFISH community, welcome back to another World Tanks console video. So in this video, I'm going to be playing one of the Megadeath tanks, which is Peace Shells. So this is a Leclerc prototype. So yeah, so basically this is Leclerc with less armor and some different stats. Mainly, you don't get the armor that the Leclerc gets. You can't really take hits for yourself, but the gun is still there. The gun still works really, really nice. I've never played the Leclerc, but I've heard that the Leclerc has a really, really good gun and high DPM. So let's talk about a little about the prototype's gun. So the prototype's gun does 550 damage per shot, has a DPM of 4,648. Aim time is 2.2. Accuracy is 0.26, and you also get 8 degrees of gun depression. And yeah, your shell velocity is actually pretty fast on your first for your first and second shell. It's 1,790 meters, and your third shell is heat, and it's 1,100 meters. And if you notice, I don't have heat rounds on this tank. Penetration is 633 on its standard, 700 on its premium, and 600 on its heat rounds. So yeah, I mean, you can block some shots in this tank, but I don't recommend it because they can't really stand up. Also, I am running the VIC Rattlehead Commander, the 3-star Commander one. So that's what you're hearing in the background. So, Leclerc prototype, it's the Peace Shell, Peace Cells. I kept wanting to call this Peace Shells. But anyway, it's Peace Shells, and this 292 wants to be hello. Also, when you're in the garage, the Peace Shells theme song plays in the garage, so I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I kind of like this thing. It's fast. It has a really good gun. Armor is meh. It's okay. And like the mobility is 72 forward, 32 reverse, which is really good. And power to weight ratio is 28.25, and the gun accuracy is great on the move. So yeah, yeah, a lot of things to like about this thing. It's fast, great gun, but the armor is where it lacks. But the accuracy on the move is actually pulling through. Also, the penetration. I've noticed this replay that the penetration is really nice. Like, I was going through the frontal turret armor of a thumper, or I was just hitting the weak point of the thumper constantly. Something, I was just going through the thumper like crazy. Just like, the thumper didn't have armor. And that's just loading my normal shells, not my premium. And this is, I can't really stand up to these guys because they can pen me and I can pen them. So I'm at a losing battle because there's 2 of them. And I believe that's a weasel that kind of wants to say hello to me. Yeah, that's a weasel. And put a shell tracking into the weasel. The weasel put a penning missile into me and put me down to 256. And the weasel's not going to survive this because you don't want to fight me when you're in a weasel. Because I know how to take weasels down. So yeah, yeah, quite good. Also, the shell velocity and the quite good accuracy and great DPM did help me against the weasel. So yeah, let's say that. 4 tanks off. There's a Peace Cells over there on the other side, I think. Yes. And now I'm just doing some sniping, try to get a shot on the slip 284, snap a shot over there, but it managed to ricochet, probably hitting the turret of the 284, but managed to reload and get the killing shot on the 284. So what about the boost on this tank? It has a 50% silver boost, a 10% XP boost, and a 24% crew boost, which is quite nice. So you make silver and train crews in this tank. So far in this match, I've done nearly 2,200 assists, 9,000 damage with 1,070 block. Like I said, mobility is great, armor is meh, and the gun is great. So that's basically what this tank is. It's quite expensive, but if you like Megadeath, you're a Megadeath fan, you're probably going to buy this tank, especially if you like Cold War. So, yeah. Don't know anything about Megadeath, but the tank's pretty decent. And right here, I'm just gonna... And that's a weasel, I think it is. So I don't know where the weasel is. So I'm thinking it's over there on the left, but remember, it is a weasel. It can relocate and get into another bush and surprise attack. That's something about the weasel that it can do. It can surprise attack. And it gets absolutely owned by the 292. So luckily, I took the shot from the weasel, so the 292 just didn't know where that tank is. Anyway, that's it for this video. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, remember, SLAPAFISH, because why would you not? And peace out. See ya.